ABC News 4 was the first station to break the news that the Cooper River Bridge Run is being postponed. Then we found out it was being postponed until August 1st. And then you think of August and preparing for the race then. Dr. David Geyer thank you for coming in to talk to us about getting ready for the race. That's now obviously a couple months off. But first, let's just talk about overall what we're seeing happening in our country. I mean, so many big events are being canceled. And a lot of people, even though you may be hearing what's happening in the news, are still questioning why. And then you have the Cooper River Bridge Run that people have been getting ready for such a long time. Talk about the importance of the reason behind kind of postponing and delaying some of these events.
Event organizers had to take this action. We know just from the early reports, China, South Korea, that this virus spreads almost exclusively when an infected person sneezes or coughs, expels the droplets, and it gets inhaled in your nose or your mouth.
Right.
And that happens when you're within 6 feet of the infected person. Well, at sporting events, festivals, races like the Bridge Run, you're within 6 feet of people, so that risk is really high.
So it sounds like you think probably the best option to keep everyone safe.
Yes, we had to do it.
But when you look, now people who are preparing for the Bridge Run are now looking at that August 1st date. Hopefully we will be over the hump when it comes to the coronavirus. But then there are other obstacles when you look overall about August 1st. You think of the heat.
Absolutely. I wasn't involved, obviously, in the decision for why August. I'm sure there's a lot of factors, hotels and other things. But as we all know here in Charleston, it's really hot and really humid, even at 8 in the morning. When I covered the race, this was maybe 10, 11 years ago as one of the medical providers, in April we were seeing a fair number of heat illness issues. We're going to see a lot more of that in August, even potentially heat stroke, which can kill you. So we really encourage runners when it gets to June, July to prepare, just like you're preparing to train, prepare for the heat.
How do you do that?
You gradually get your body used to it. So you get in shape first. You don't want to, when you're out of shape, also be exposing yourself to high temperatures while you're training. So get in good shape now. Practice your social distancing. Don't go to the gym or your fitness classes. Right. Maybe get outside and run now. But as it gets into June and July, slowly transition from running indoors on a treadmill or in the mornings or nights. Expose yourself gradually to the 80, 85, 90-degree temperatures with shorter runs, and then gradually increasing runs and increasing temperatures to get your body ready for it. You know
what's interesting? I mean, you have injuries, obviously, when the Cooper River Bridge Run is in April. Will you have different types of injuries if it's in warmer conditions? You know what I'm saying? Are they the same types, and do you prepare differently to not get injured? Is it different in those times?
We always see people that trip and fall. Right. That's going to happen anyway. What I'm hoping we see, because now it'll be warmer, people have more time to train, is maybe we don't have as many of the overuse injuries where people don't start training until 3 weeks before and then ramp up too fast and get overuse injuries. That's what we hope. Well, those are probably going to still exist a little bit, but maybe because it's summer, they'll be more active and be in better shape come August 1st.
And we have to wrap up now. Is there something you want to leave people with who are watching this segment? And there's so many people are concerned. You see the video, people are running to the grocery store, people wondering if they can get the coronavirus or the flu at the same time. Is there something you want to leave people with who may be a little bit fearful right now?
I have been pretty consistent with this message, and I'll say this again. I think it's important to prepare, but not panic. Watch the news, and get all your information. Go to the stores and get maybe, 2 weeks worth of supplies, food, in case you get sick. But this is not the time to overreact and hoard things and really get scared and take actions that are probably unnecessary. You have to make some adjustments, but for the most part, you can live pretty relatively normal life. Just take steps so that you try to avoid it, and if you do get it, you get a fairly mild version of this.
Thank you so much for coming in on a Saturday. I appreciate it. And still to come.